Hello, today I'm going to show you how to make a thermal evaporation plant using Mekanism version 9. These you need for basically anything you're going to, if you're doing any advanced mechanism things like tier 3 or 4, or processing, or you need to make lithium for batteries, or if you need it to make a mechanism reactor. So you're going to need a lot of these thermal evaporation blocks. So what you're going to do is you're going to make a tower. It needs to be 4x4. And it's variable height, so it'll end up looking like that. But the important thing to know is that the maximum height that it can be is 18 blocks high. So it could be lower than that, but it's just important to know that the higher it is, the more it'll be able to process and the more it'll be able to produce. So I'm just going to go ahead and build this up to the maximum height of 18. So once you're done building at 18 high or however high you have it, you want to take off the corners, and then you're going to want to replace the corners with advanced solar generators. And you need these because that basically is what gives it the heat to process the water or the brine. And then you're going to take off one side and put a controller. If you open up the controller, you'll see how high it is, temperature, how fast it's producing, etc. And the next thing you want to do is you want to put valves in, so you need at least 2. So I'm just going to put one there, or one on each side, but you can really place them anywhere. It's what you connect the pipes to. And so the next thing you want to do is just put in the input. So I'm just going to go ahead and get some pumps to pump water inside, and then some power cables. And you're gonna need a lot of these if you want it to really be efficient. But for these purposes, I'm just gonna put 2. But you'll see how as it heats up, it processes more water, and you'll need more pumps. And so you're gonna want to put in the pipes, the water pipes on top, and then the power cables on the side where the little green squares are. And then for this tutorial, I'm just gonna hook it up to an energy cube. And then you'll see the water come out the pipe and into the thing. And then on the other side, or whatever you have the other valve, you'll have the output. And so I'm just going to get a tank to put it in, but you probably have it connected to a machine or something. And then another important thing to know is that it doesn't come out the side naturally. It doesn't come out like it goes in. So you need a configurator. And a configurator, you gotta hold shift and right click until it goes to pull, and then you'll see the brine come out and into the tank. And that's how you make brine. And if you open up the controller again, you'll see how it's heating up and how it's processing the water. You can see all the information. But you'll notice how the heat is it's not a lot, and that's just because it's just heating up, and it'll take all day basically for it to heat up, and then at night it'll cool down. But if you want it to work all the time, then you can give it another heat source. So there's 2 things you can do. You can have a fuel wood heater, or you can have a resistive heater. So the fuel wood heater, the resistive heater requires power, while the fuel heater you put in wood. And now for this tutorial, I'm just going to use the resistive heater because it produces way more heat than the fuel wood heater. So you just got to hook it up to a power source. Now it can take a lot of power. You can set how much it uses, but the more power it takes, the more heat it will produce. And then you're going to want these things called a Thermo dynamic conductor and another valve to hook in. And then I'm just going to set it to 10 kilojoules here. And then you'll see, if you open up the controller, that it is heating up quite rapidly, which will make it produce a lot more. And if I set it to night, you'll see that it still is heating up. However, if I detach it, you'll notice that it'll start to cool down because it's nighttime. And I guess I'll just show you how to make lithium with it. So it's basically the same thing, except instead of putting water in, you put the brine in. So here you see I kind of have it flipped around, and I have a brine bucket. Just fill it with brine, and you'll see the lithium come out the other side. So that just kind of shows you how you would make kind of put the brine back in to get the lithium back out. So yeah, that's how you use a thermal evaporation chamber, how you build it, how it works, how to heat it. And yeah, thanks for watching.